mother.
Holy mother of all the mothers in the whole motherland. So this video is on the channel Kempire, Kempire. Shout out to him. I fast forwarded it just to 45 seconds because he's about to show the stuff. I didn't watch him showing it. So I don't know exactly what it is, but we're going to see. It says Diddy's arrest footage. Man confirms Cassie's story, Rick Ross and DJ Khaled, plus Kim Porter's book. We're probably not going to watch the whole video. We'll see.
So this morning we released a video letting you guys know an update on Diddy, and apparently he's on preventative watch because his mental state is unclear. So if you missed that video, that is a pretty interesting.
For those who don't know, preventative watch is SUICIDE watch.
Update. Well, since then, we've had some more information, including footage of Diddy's arrest. Since Diddy was arrested earlier this week, we only knew that he was arrested at the hotel, the Park Hyatt hotel that he's been staying. Allegedly, pink powder was found there. And
that's that Tusi. They found the Tusi, along with 784 dildos and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Weirdo.
At hotel that he's been staying, allegedly pink powder was found there. And apparently, according to reports, he was supposed to turn himself in on Tuesday.
Allegedly, those dildos and oil was found there. Allegedly. Let me add that.
Tuesday, but they decided to get him on Monday. The SDNY did not want to comment on when they were going to decide or if there was a negotiation for Diddy to turn himself in. They were not trying to get into any of that information during their press conference on Tuesday. But let's just, first of all, give you an update in regards to how TMZ got their hands. TMZ's got some sources. Like when we talk about sources, TMZ sources are something serious. So they said, here's the moment Diddy's whole life changed. TMZ has the first video of federal agents making their surprise arrest in a New York City hotel lobby, potentially his final moment of freedom for at least the next decade. The video clearly shows Diddy clad in a black trench coat walking into the Park Hyatt New York hotel in Midtown Manhattan with his crew of several men. But the moment he enters the lobby, law enforcement pounces, stops the mogul, and separates him from his friends. You can see from Diddy's team's reaction, they're unsure of what's happening, walking around the hotel lobby in shock as the rapper is taken away. More on that later. Sometime later, Diddy reappears on camera, but now his hands are cuffed behind his back as the feds escort him through the hallway and walk him into an elevator. Next, they march him through the lobby and out the front door of the hotel in a clear view of New York City pedestrians on the sidewalk. Which I'm so shocked that we do not have pictures or footage of this. In 2024, how do we not have footage of Diddy coming out of the hotel in handcuffs? Okay. They say, as for Diddy's shocked friends in the lobby, well, they weren't alone in that feeling. Diddy himself was also totally surprised. Remember, he'd come to New York City in anticipation of the indictment, and we know he was planning to surrender on Tuesday, but instead, Feds showed up on Monday night to make this arrest, and apparently they also searched his room where they discovered pink powder, allegedly. Video taken just moments before the arrest shows how great of a time the rapper was having in New York City, interacting with several excited fans he ran into onto the streets. Diddy, as you know, has been charged with racketeering conspiracy, trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in. We have the footage, so I just want to take a look at this with you guys.
He bleeped out prostitution. I'll say
it. And react live.
Okay, so here's the video of Diddy getting arrested. It's got an arrow, red arrow pointing at Diddy.
Okay, let me zoom out. So you see Diddy is the one in the trench coat. You see federal agents stop him. They're speaking to him. They pull him over to the side. As you can see, the people that are...
Well, that was slick as hell, wasn't it?
With him, I believe one of those individuals are his one of his sons. Now you see him coming back out and he's cuffed. He goes into an elevator, which is interesting. What are they doing?
They're taking him to a room to ask him questions, I'm sure.
Okay. And now you see they're going out the front door with Diddy and he's in cuffs. They're speaking to him. I don't know what they could be saying to
He's definitely handcuffed. You can see his hands behind his back here.
bad this video footage doesn't have audio.
Yeah.
But you can see he's clearly cuffed. He's in a black trench coat. Now, New York City pedestrians, you can see the New York City pedestrians outside. All right, so this is more footage. This is where we see Diddy again. Okay. All right. Let's watch it one more time. Just for those that are watching this. So Diddy's coming into the Park Hyatt Hotel. Clearly, you see the agents address him. I think what they have in their hands is maybe the warrant for arrest.
They did that slick as hell. The way they just took it, like, anyway. It was crazy. He was going to turn himself in, supposed to, on Tuesday, but they arrested him on Monday.
I think what they have in their hands is maybe the warrant for arrest or a search warrant. I'm not sure. Look, I don't deal with this stuff every day. We only see these things play out on television. They're going into an elevator. He's already cuffed. It's very like calm. I mean, I don't know what we would expect other than calm. I mean, he has been expecting that this would come. All right, so they're about to go out the front of the Park Hyatt Hotel. And he's cuffed. It looks like they're clearing the way. I just don't understand how no one has footage or pictures of Diddy getting arrested. I don't. And in this day and age where we have footage of everything, how do we not have footage of Diddy getting arrested? Well, we have, and I'm sure TMZ's probably been on it wondering, do you have this footage? Anybody on the street have this footage? But of course, somehow, again, TMZ sources are deep. They had to get this footage from the hotel. And I don't know what the laws in regards to that are, but TMZ got it. Well, speaking of footage, some more footage is going viral right now. So according to our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk, they write this. They said, a man named...
And for those who don't know, Diddy was initially denied bail. Then his lawyer, Tuesday morning, they appeared again in front of a different judge. Diddy offered $50 million and to surrender his passport, all that stuff. And it was still denied. So that tells you how serious the charges are. They said no to $50 million. Crazy.
Jonathan Oddie is going viral after a 2018 video has surfaced of him alleging that he had sex with Diddy and Cassie. The claims were made when Oddie was being questioned by Florida investigators for an unrelated case. He says, I had sex with Cassie and Sean. He said he would pleasure himself and tell me what to do to Cassie. If you read the 35-page lawsuit that Cassie presented, this is the only reason why I'm even talking about it, because I've read that lawsuit. Everything that she said in that lawsuit in 2023, this man said in 2018. All right. So he says, I was like a slave, okay, for them. That's what I was. This is interesting considering the fact that in 2023, 5 years later, Cassie made a similar claim in her lawsuit against Diddy. She said,
so yeah, I'm going to put the link for anybody who wants to watch the rest of this in the description box. He is being protected in jail, which I think he should be in gym pop, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that was the footage of Diddy being arrested. It's better than nothing. All the stuff that's coming out about him is wild. And no telling how many alleged victims there are. It's crazy, bruh. is sad and scary. And it's weird that celebrities ain't saying shit. A couple have, like 50 Cent, of course. Y'all know 50. But nobody's saying shit. It's weird. So, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think.